Bop, number 37.
It's our favorite jam. So, you want to explain it?
This is parents riding in cars without kids.
Yes.
We just dropped off the kids with Grandma and Grandpa.
Should buckle up.
Safety first.
Mainly for the noise, not for safety.
Kids Bop 37's playing.
Do your glasses up.
Sorry. My eyes are so pretty, that's why.
So really, we just want to do this type of thing because, one, we feel like we have a really funny
Feel sorry for us.
Married life. We have 4 kids, 8, a daughter who's 8, and then 3 boys who are 6, 4, and 2. You probably know that. I don't know who would be listening to this who did not know our kids. But anyway, so we're gonna do this on our dates from time to time, which may mean we don't ever do it. But
no, because we have it budgeted. We have dates budgeted now. We go once every 2 weeks now. Dates are a must.
Dates are a must.
It has to happen. It's imperative.
Yeah, but we think that I don't know. You might be intrigued by what we go through, and then also learn something from us.
So let's just talk real quick about our week, though.
Yeah.
Dentist. We haven't been to the dentist in 3 years. I had Cohen, and we went before then, and Cohen's going to be 2, and I barfed for 6 months with Cohen, so I definitely didn't go to the dentist. Austin doesn't go unless I make him a doctor's appointment or a dentist appointment, so he's not going. So
well,
it's been at
we
least...
didn't have dental insurance for until a year and a half ago.
So we go to the dentist, the kids go. It gives me really bad anxiety, but...
You don't go to the dentist. You get anxious at home.
Okay, well, yes. I didn't even have to go. Austin took the kids to the dentist. I didn't go, but I still had anxiety because I hate the dentist that much. Mostly for my kids. I hate it for them. And then we go. They have no cavities. I'm so proud of them. Reagan does have to have a tooth.
Woohoo!
But the kids don't have cavities. Guess who has cavities? I go by myself. I have 10 cavities. I'm really embarrassed actually to say that, but like I
have 6 cavities,
Austin
and the first thing I said was, "That's impossible."
That's what I said.
I don't get cavities.
I whipped my head.
Says the man who hasn't been to the dentist in 3 years. Yes.
So.
Wow, where are we going?
That way.
Home Depot. Yes. Yes, we're going to Home Depot on our date.
Our date is Home Depot. So we came to this conclusion of we suck at taking care of ourselves. When we have kids, we suck at it. We don't do doctor's appointments. We don't do checkups. We don't do anything because our kids suck the life out of all of our self-care. As a result, we have 16 cavities combined.
Yes.
It's fine. Our dental insurance is really good. And we're tempted to get a second opinion, but then kind of not because...
Yeah, no, the ending of that story is when I kind of believed she had 10 cavities because she doesn't really brush her teeth when
Okay, I'm a stay-at-home mom, okay?
Stay-at-home mom.
It's really hard.
But anyway, I brush my teeth every single day and actually floss quite a bit.
Okay.
Every once in a while. And anyways, when I said I had 6 cavities, I was like, we're getting a new dentist. I want you to call. And then that scratched open her wound of having 10 cavities the week before. So she was like, I'm calling Sycamore Creek Dental, who is just down the street from us.
We love them.
But they're not in our insurance. So we were going to pay cash to find out if, just to prove how sucky our dentists were. And they said they would do the exact same thing, the process, and that they're doing everything. It
would be like $500 just to get our teeth cleaned if we wanted to pay cash. So we have to suck it up.
So yes, we are staying with this dentist, and we're going to treat our 16 cavities. But I don't know. I think we wanted to start off with that story because I think it's common, right?
Yeah.
For parents to do everything
put
for their...
themselves on the back burner. We we don't take care of ourselves. I don't know, maybe we're the only ones. Maybe you guys do really good at this and we just really suck. But maybe you're in the same boat as us. And maybe you let your kids leech on you and suck the blood from your body and don't take care of yourself in the process.
It's a little harsh. Suck the blood from your body.
I love my kids. I think they're really good. They're great.
I don't know, but I think
they just suck all the energy from you. If you aren't careful.
Right.
You have to be intentional.
Right.
Which
and
is what we're learning.
Yeah, I think you've gone through a season lately where you're a stay-at-home mom, so you're looking for ways to get out there, ways to take care of yourself, but it's extremely hard because
when you haven't done it for Reagan's 8, and when you haven't taken care of yourself, like intentionally, like thoughtfully put yourself first, it's really hard to break that habit. So you get into this rhythm of like, okay, everyone else is gonna, but you can only do that for so long, before it just starts like eating at every little aspect of your life. And so we're in a new season of like paying attention to us and our marriage.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I find a lot of self-worth in my job and leaving. I'm a manager at a restaurant, so I leave for 11 hours a day minimum because I work 10 hours and then I have about a half an hour drive each way. So I'm gone 11 hours, which is insane for my wife to be home.
Yeah.
All by herself with, in the summer, 4 kids. And I come home and they're like, Daddy, I love you! Yeah. And she doesn't get that little praise at all, so that even, I think, pours a little extra salt on the wound. Right?
Yeah. And when I don't know if you feel like this, but I feel like... Probably not. But I feel like, in my life right now, in my current season, I work full-time from home. I, am mom to 4 kids. I'm a wife. I trying to maintain a home, and I'm not doing any of those areas. Like, I can't give any of those one areas 100%. So I feel like sometimes I just get like frustrated because I can't.
Just sometimes?
I'm a lot better.
Yes.
But I feel like if you're not intentional about taking care of yourself, those things of just like not half-assing, but like being stretched so thin in all these different areas, like if you can't focus on like how to take care of yourself, like those will break you.
Can you lean back a little bit? You're like, no, don't go away from me, but you're like...
That's just how I sit in the car. I just sit in the car like that.
Okay. We need to do this better because our camera is low. Brings out my double chin. Anyway. But I think like your season has been different than my season, right? So like guys are, in my opinion, are just built differently in the fact that like whatever is, for most guys, I feel like whatever is, the norm, like working or whatever, we kind of settle into a groove of this is just what I do and this is my routine, and it's kind of like what we do. So I mean, my seasons are more...
You're steady Eddie though. That's who you are.
Right.
You're always like that. You're like this, and I'm like this.
Yeah, I'm like that. I'm like that to the max, and I have no friends, and I have no life, and I'm a-okay with that.
You love me.
Yes, people like me, but I don't know. Like I don't crave the same things that you do. Like you're way different in that regard. Where
way different in that I'm like the extreme opposite of you.
Right.
And in a recent season,
therein lies a lot of our problem.
Austin, you just say like, today for example, you're like, kids, we're not doing this. And I'm like, what? No, go clean your room. Go do this. Go do that. And you're just like this. Yes, you're like this all the time.
People don't understand what happened. So our kids, we're basically not listening and on tablets and
Okay, but this is like our scenario of our life.
misbehaving,
like this.
acting up because they were excited about something they were doing with grandma and grandpa right now actually, but earlier in a couple hours, and they were acting up, and so I just put my foot down and got really angry, and then just said,
you didn't get angry, you just yelled at them and just said, we're not going until you guys can like figure it out.
Right. Yeah.
And that wasn't good enough for me.
Until they
that
can
was
figure it
not
out.
a good enough punishment. So I go on a rant on they need to clean the whole house before they leave the house.
Yes. We have a clean house now.
The house is very clean. See?
I benefited from that.
You didn't really like it.
No. But I mean, going back to kind of the differences, like I feel like your seasons of need, and maybe this is true for a lot of moms in your scenario, but your season of need is different, right?
Yeah.
Explain it a little bit.
Well, the season of like, and for me, it's a control thing, which I'm really working on, which is hard with 4 kids. You have no control. You're like outnumbered every day, every minute, 4 to 1, and it's exhausting when you're constantly having to like be on each kid for a different reason, and then make sure that they're loved enough, and then make sure that they're disciplined in the right way, and it just makes you like, it wears you down. And in this season right now, things that are out of my control make me feel like a crazy person. So the things I feel like I can control are like, I can control having somewhat of a like organized home. When my house is chaos, I feel chaos. When my outside's chaotic, it makes me feel chaotic inside, and it comes out in like the way I react to the kids or to you. So when I'm feeling stressed, or the kids are out of control, or they're just being kids and they're just being loud and obnoxious, like it makes me feel like super chaotic.
Yeah. So for me, like I think work is my release, where I get a little bit of interaction, and then even when I'm home, Randy laughs at me, but I'll go out, work in my wood shop, or I'm involved in like church leadership ministries, things like that, and that has been a little point of contention for us. Nothing like we were ever going to get divorced, because that's not to go on a little tangent, but if you allow divorce as an option, it will be an option, and you will get to the point where you're threatening it.
So we don't dangle that.
No, we don't dangle the D. But we do
go through.
We do go through slumps where we have arguments, and
things are hard.
Things are tough, and so the latest season has been.
Can we not go by this weird, sketchy?
It's not.
Can we not park?
It's not parents parking with no kids. It's parents driving in cars with no kids.
Parked by the sketchy.
So we're just driving
trailer.
around the parking lot. I won't go that way anymore. It is a little scary, but like I feel like. What were we even talking about?
We were talking about divorce.
Thank you. Which is not an option.
Not divorcing.
But we've had a lot of struggle lately with the fact that like she's looking for my downtime to be her release, which doesn't allow me downtime.
But he needs downtime.
I need downtime.
He needs to be able to do the things that he loves.
Which she's finally understanding.
Okay.
I know, it's a little harsh.
A little
but
dramatic.
I think that I do need downtime, but she needs to find fulfillment in something.
Which for some of you, maybe this is super easy, where you're just like, you guys are crazy. I just do what makes me happy all the time. I want to do those things all the time. Well, we suck at it. Well, yeah, you do that. I suck at it because I'm always like, I have to take care of everybody else. He does it so well, like almost too well. Just pops in and goes and does things joyfully. It's really annoying sometimes. Just kidding. But I'm not.
Yep.
But I think finding the balance, communicating your needs is crucial. But for women, you have to know and identify what the need is. What is your need? Do you need to go on dates? Do you need to take a bath, a bubble bath with a nice little bath bomb? I don't know. Like, what do you need that gives you your downtime? Do you need to go and sit at Starbucks and read a book? But like, for me, that's been hard to identify.
Do you think it has to be alone?
No, go hang out with your girlfriends. Go, I don't care. Whatever.
No, I mean alone from like your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend.
Well, I think that no, I don't think that.
I do.
But, I mean, no, I don't think that. I think
Then
it's
it's
however
not-
you
then
recharge.
it's not you time.
Like for me, I recharge when me and you can have time together. Like that recharges me. Like when me and you can go have a date without the kids and we can have dinner or a drink or something that like we can connect
Or
like
a little
that.
mommy daddy fun time.
Okay. Well, those things recharge me. So also being with my friends recharge me. Also being able to, I still don't know what I do by myself that recharges me. Right now it's with other people
You know what recharges me?
without my kids.
Without your
I
kids.
do know that I recharge.
That is a key. that will be a key thing that I think we repeat.
That is my
often.
thing that I have to recharge is without my kids because I'm with them
Right.
99% of the day.
You know what recharges me?
What?
Being alone.
Without me? Yeah, I would probably say that.
Yeah.
You
But
can
I mean,
recharge
you
without
keep me. You're like you keep me active. Like I'm like on the go. You know, can we go here? Can we drive there? Can we have fun? Like you are trying to get me to the beach. And although the beach is fun when you get there, I do not like driving there, and I do not like setting up the beach.
But
And
you're slightly an introvert, though.
I am. I am
Your thoughts are
I'm
introverted.
what is it? A hobbit or a hermit?
Both.
I am a hermit that can stay in my little man cave. If I have my Lakers, if I have my
You are comfortable with your people.
right, my Lakers, my Notre Dame, my Angels, fantasy football. Pretty much what I do. You know, if I have a minute. You know, that's what I'm doing. Or my podcast. I love my podcast.
So you recharge.
I recharge
By
alone
being
doing
in-
those things. Or if they enter my world and do like Randy does not want to listen to my sports talk.
Ugh. They just yell. They don't talk. They yell, and then they like.
They do yell,
they
but
just
it's, like,
talk
interesting.
over each other. I
Right.
deal with that all day. Like that is the least enjoyable thing for me.
I know.
Is your podcast.
But that's like the content is more fun for me. But anyway, I think I think for me it's being alone. I guess it's just being out of your spouse time is more important, is really important. But I think your alone time your alone time without your spouse, having things that you do are extremely important. Like you're all into working out. I love working out next to you, but I think
I like being by
you
myself.
have your own like thing.
I don't
you
want
know?
my kids in my workout space.
No.
You running in on your treadmill is great, and I love that you love doing that alongside
Yes.
me. And I will.
Thank you for
sacrifice-
finally getting a video of me running. Every time you post a little video, it's me speed walking like I am the champion speed walker of the United States of America. So you may have noticed we were laughing on
Okay,
her
but-
one of her latest posts because I made her record, and I purposely put myself at like a dead sprint so that she would have me running. Finally.
Babe, in my defense, like my workouts are really long, and you you speed walk listening to your podcast, and I can't. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna tell you like
You know what I'm listening to? I might be listening to
100%.
Timberland.
100% you're listening.
Okay,
You're
I'm
either
listening to my
watching the
sports
Angel
talk,
game or
yeah.
you're listening to your like
Yeah,
really
or
loud
I'm watching the Angel game.
yelling sports talk.
Again, me time. I have headphones in.
But see me, like I don't love
But
working
she likes
out
to
with
talk
my
to me when I
kids.
have my headphones in too, so it turns not to be
Well,
me
it doesn't
time.
help. Yeah,
And I'm deaf.
and he's deaf.
Yeah, this could be we could do a whole lot of break off sessions from this one. Don't hit me.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Maybe he has a camera.
You better have a camera. Sheesh.
I'm really close to our car.
We're parked.
Okay,
Is that a good way to end? Yeah, 20 minutes.
I guess. It's pretty good.
Anyway, we'll be bringing these to you every once in a while. And
Keeping it real.
keeping it real. Love you.